Hey everyone, I'm here today to delve into a controversy that's shaking the very foundations of the United States Supreme Court. Let's talk about Justice Clarence Thomas and the swirling storm of corruption allegations surrounding him. Justice Clarence Thomas, a name synonymous with the Supreme Court for decades, is back in the headlines, but for reasons he'd likely wish to avoid. Recently, Thomas was pushed into the spotlight once again, this time over allegations involving undisclosed financial transactions and luxury trips funded by political donors. Imagine this, a Supreme Court justice, one of the highest-ranking officials in the land, accused of failing to disclose years of luxury trips in a real estate deal with a GOP mega-donor. The implications are grave. These are not just minor oversights, these are alleged violations of federal law demanding transparency from public officials. And it gets deeper. According to reports from credible sources like ProPublica, Justice Thomas accepted regular rides on private jets and yachts from a Republican megadonor, none of which appeared in his annual financial disclosures. This lack of transparency raises serious questions. What does this mean for the impartiality expected of a Supreme Court justice? How deep do these ties go? Friends, the core of our justice system relies on the unbiased and unswayed judgment of its court members. When allegations like these surface, they shake public trust to its core. The Supreme Court's decisions affect every facet of American life, from the rights we enjoy to the air we breathe. If these allegations hold true, they reveal a breach not just of law but of ethical responsibility. But let's not jump ahead. Every story has its layers. Justice Thomas has supporters who argue that these interactions are personal and do not influence his judicial decisions. However, the optics are undeniably troubling. Transparency and accountability should be the pillars holding up any public office, especially the Supreme Court. As the calls for a thorough investigation grow louder, one must wonder, will the Supreme Court hold itself accountable, or will these allegations fade into the background, unresolved and simmering beneath the surface of public consciousness? This isn't just about one justice or one court, it's about the integrity of the judicial system and the trust of the American people in their government. It's a story that we must continue to follow closely, for the sake of transparency, for justice, and for the country. Thank you for tuning in. Keep questioning, keep demanding truth, and as always, stay informed.